Hey guys, it's Megs here. So today I thought I would do a video focusing on when you're going to the gym or doing a workout or any kind of sport really. So I just thought this was very casual and easy and hopefully anyone can do it, and so it just keeps your hair out of your face for when you're working out and it's very minimalistic. So I started off by using these oil balancing wipes from Primark, and they have tea tree in them, which smells really nice as well, and that will remove most of the oil from your face to help apply your foundation. So I'm using the Studio Secrets by L'Oreal in shade 11 Rosy Porcelain, and I'm just going to apply this to my face. It's got a brush already on it, which is very handy, and a pump, which I'm just using now. And if you try and contour your face as much as possible while applying, it will really help. And as this is a very light coverage foundation, you need to contour. So if you work from inwards to outwards, and so kind of from your nose up to your temples, that really helps with the contour, and just make sure that's all mixed in to your skin, blended in. And also I'm going to use concealer. So this is the Wake Me Up concealer by Rimmel, and I'm going to apply this to any areas which have a slightly darker or have any redness to them, just to make my skin look more even. And also using less kind of base makeup like foundation and concealer, that will help, because obviously when you're at the gym you are going to sweat, and so if you use lighter coverage foundation and more concealer, then that will help with that. So you don't want to be using lots of heavy foundation, but the concealer's alright because it's mainly kind of under your eyes and in that kind of region, and obviously you're not going to sweat there unless you're a little bit weird. Okay, so now I'm going to use a powder. So this is just going to set my foundation and kind of take off that as much of the glow as possible, because when you start working out you're obviously going to probably go a bit red. So yeah, this is by Rimmel London in shade Sand, and I'm going to use my brush by Eco Tools, which is really good. It's really it's a contractable brush, so you can put it in your purse as well, which is really handy, or your handbag. And so I'm just gonna brush that all over my face, but remember, don't have too much excess powder on the brush. So I'm just gonna blow that to make sure there's not too much on there, and then apply. So yeah, hopefully this will make you look a lot less shiny. Yeah, as I said before, so to try and take off most of the shine from your face. Okay. So now I'm going to go into the eyes, and I'm using Max Factor Liquid Effect Pencil in the shade Blackfire. And this also has a smudger end, although I'm not going to use this today because obviously I'm not going to do a cat eye or anything. I'm just going to line my waterline, as hopefully that won't come off when marking out. And then I'm going to use my Super Cat liner by Soap & Glory for my upper lid line. And yeah, it's a really nice, precise nib, kind of like a felt tip pen, so it's really easy to apply. Also for beginners with eyeliner, it's very good to use this kind of applier. I don't know why I'm having a blank on that word. But yeah, so it's much easier for beginners. So yeah, I'm just applying that over my upper lid, obviously not too thick. And then I'm going to use Showtime mascara by NYC, as it's not so much of a full mascara, it's quite kind of minimalistic for a mascara, because obviously you're just going to the gym, so it doesn't really matter too much. It just makes your eyes look a lot brighter. So onto lips, I'm using the 1000 Kisses Lasting Finish lipstick by Rimmel London, and I really like this, as it's a lip tint and it's also got a balm on the end, which I'm going to use now. And this is going to give your face a much better glow for when you're working out. It's going to make you look a lot more healthy. And yeah, so that's the completed makeup look. So now, yeah, I'm being a bit crazy, but I need to sort out my hair, basically is what I'm trying to say. So I just thought that I was just going to do a simple kind of, I was going to do a simple high ponytail, but I thought I'd make it a little bit different and do kind of like a messy bun, but not really a bun. I don't really know how to describe it, but I'll show you instead. Oh, and also I dyed my hair, you can probably see. I forgot to mention it before, but yeah, I dyed it. I can talk about that if you want me to. If anyone wanted me to talk about that, I can. So I'm going to use my VO5 Plump It Up hair mousse. So it looks like this. It's a bit crazy, and then you just put it through your fingers, flip over your hair, and then just push it through your roots to give you some volume. So I've done that, and then that basically just helps when you tie it up, so it's not all flat and scraped back. Right, so then I'm going to use my brush. I think it's just from Boots, from over here at Boots. So you just get a hair scrunchie, hair tie, flick over your hair. Make sure you brush all your hair towards the top of the crown of your head. Pull it all together as if you were just going to do a really high ponytail. And then every time you pull around the band, you kind of push your hair forwards to give it more volume, like I'm doing now. And yeah, so just pretend you're doing a normal ponytail, and then at the last loop round, you just keep some of the hair in it, if that makes sense. So you can see there, and then just pull out bits of hair, give it a bit more volume. And yeah, so it should look like this. Pull out any bits of hair you want. And yeah, that's done really. It was really, really easy. And yes, I'm just going to show you now what it looks like. So yeah, I don't really know how you describe it, but it's just really easy just to keep all your hair out of your face and make it a little bit different. So I'm using my Hairspray Firm Hold by Superdrug, which was pretty cheap. And I'm just going to use that to try and keep it in place as much as possible. Oh yeah, I thought you had to pull off the lid, but you don't. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just going to put that everywhere to try and keep it in place as much as possible when I'm running. Okay, so now remember your deodorant. So I'm using the Dove Go Fresh deodorant, and this is really nice because it smells like pomegranate, so yeah. And then also I have the Garnier Body Summer Body Moisturiser, which I thought you could maybe use for your legs, or this Body Shop Sheer Butter body butter. So yes, so okay, so this is my outfit. It's both from Primark. I thought I'd keep it kind of cheap for anyone who wanted to work out, so it's kind of for anyone. So yeah, I've just got these shorts, and it's kind of like a crop top. It's very loose, so it's really nice when you're working out, and obviously trying to make sure you don't get too hot. But yeah, so I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Love you all. Bye.